In this video, we're solving systems of linear equations. 2 equations, 2 unknowns, and then 3 of each. There are 2 methods you do by hand, and rather than argue about which is better, here they are on the same pair. Elimination first. Look at the y terms, plus 1y and minus 1y, opposite signs. So if you just add the 2 equations together, the y disappears on its own. 2x plus 3x is 5x. 7 plus 8 is 15. So 5x equals 15, and x is 3. Then put that back. 2 times 3 plus y equals 7. So y is 1. Now substitution on the same pair. Rearrange the first equation. Y equals 7 minus 2x. Put that into the second. 3x minus, bracket, 7 minus 2x equals 8. That's 3x minus 7 plus 2x. 5x minus 7 equals 8. 5x is 15. X is 3. Same answer. Y is 1. And that's the basis for choosing. Elimination when a variable is already lined up, like it was here. Substitution when a variable is already sitting on its own, or nearly. So, formally, elimination. Scale one or both equations until one variable's coefficients match. Then add if the signs are opposite. Subtract if they're the same. That variable is gone. Solve for the survivor and substitute back. Substitution. Get one variable alone. Put that expression into the other equation. Solve, and substitute back. And with 3 unknowns, you don't learn anything new. You use the same move twice to knock 3 unknowns down to 2 and then down to 1. And one habit that will save you marks. When you've got your answer, substitute it back into an equation you haven't used yet. If you check it in the same equation you used to find the last variable, of course it works. That tells you nothing. The unused equation is the one that catches the error. Example 1. The pair from the start, written out properly. 2x plus y equals 7. 3x minus y equals 8. The y coefficients are plus 1 and minus 1. Opposite signs, so add. 5x equals 15. X is 3. Back into the first equation. 6 plus y equals 7. Y is 1. Now check, in the second equation, which is the one we didn't use for that. 3 times 3 minus 1 is 8. Correct. So x is 3, y is 1. Example 2. 3x plus 2y equals 16. 5x minus 4y equals 12. Nothing lines up yet. But look at the y coefficients, 2 and 4. 4 is double 2, so multiply the whole first equation by 2. 6x plus 4y equals 32. Now the y terms are plus 4 and minus 4. Opposite signs, so add. 11x equals 44. X is 4. Back substitute. 12 plus 2y equals 16. 2y is 4. Y is 2. And check in the second equation. 5 times 4 minus 4 times 2. 20 minus 8. 12. Correct. Example 3. Because this is how it actually gets examined. 3 coffees and 2 teas cost £12.50. 1 coffee and 4 teas cost £10.50. Find the price of each. First, define your letters. Let C be the price of a coffee and T the price of a tea. 3C plus 2T equals 12.5, and C plus 4T equals 10.5. Now, the second equation has a lone C, so substitution is the natural choice here. C equals 10.5 minus 4t. Put that in the first. 3 bracket 10.5 minus 4t plus 2t equals 12.5. That's 31.5 minus 12t plus 2t. So 31.5 minus 10t equals 12.5. Minus 10t equals minus 19. T is 1.9. And C is 10.5 minus 7.6, which is 2.9. Check in the first. 3 times 2.9 is 8.7. 2 times 1.9 is 3.8. Together, 12 pounds 50. Correct. So a coffee is 2 pounds 90 and a tea is 1 pound 90. And say that in words, with units. A bare pair of numbers in brackets drops the last mark. Example 4. 3 unknowns. X plus y plus z equals 6. 2x minus y plus z equals 3. And x plus 2y minus z equals 2. Number them 1, 2, and 3. Now look for a variable that's easy to kill. The z terms in equations 1 and 3 are plus 1 and minus 1. So add 1 and 3. The z goes. 2x plus 3y equals 8. Call that a. Do the same to 2 and 3. Again, the z cancels. 3x plus y equals 5. Call that b. And now you've got 2 equations and 2 unknowns, which is example 1 all over again. From b, y equals 5 minus 3x. Substitute into a. 2x plus 3, bracket, 5 minus 3x equals 8. 2x plus 15 minus 9x equals 8. Minus 7x equals minus 7. X is 1. So y is 5 minus 3, which is 2. And back into equation 1, z is 6 minus 1 minus 2, which is 3. Check in equation 2. 2 minus 2 plus 3. 3. Correct. So x is 1, y is 2, z is 3. And every calculator you're allowed has a simultaneous equation solver. Type in the 9 coefficients and the 3 constants, and it gives you 1, 2, 3 straight away. Do it by hand for the method marks, then check it on the calculator every single time. It costs 15 seconds. Last one, and it's the one that looks broken. Solve 2x plus 3y equals 6 and 4x plus 6y equals 15. Multiply the first by 2. 4x plus 6y equals 12. But the second equation says that exact same expression is 15. So 12 equals 15, which is false. And notice every variable has vanished. When that happens and what's left is false, there is no solution. Those are 2 parallel lines. They never meet. Now change one number. Same first equation, but the second is 4x plus 6y equals 12. Double the first and you get the second exactly. Everything vanishes again, but this time you're left with 12 equals 12, which is true. That means infinitely many solutions. It was the same line written twice. So here's the rule. If all the variables cancel and you're left with something false, no solution. If you're left with something true, infinitely many. And getting 0 equals 0 is not an error, and it is not x equals 0. Elimination, when something's already lined up. Substitution, when something's already alone. And the same moves twice when there's a third unknown. That's the last video in number and algebra. Next one is upper and lower bounds and percentage error.